boulders are, on the one hand, it's easier because we're lighter, and on the other hand, there's so much more space that we need to.
We are lighter.
Yeah.
People less tall than most Dutch people, you mean?
Well, Dutch people are the tallest people in the world, so
That's
it's not normal to be as tall as you guys are.
Yeah, true. But she's what? That was a really good jump, and then I think she like does this in the air. She then then pop with my left hand, because really the zone hold with the blue mark tape is really good. It's like this big as jump.
She needs to put it a bit more to the right, and then with the dynamic movement,
Pop her left hand
to the bonus hold. Come on, 1 minute left.
She is looking at it, but she just cannot move her left hand. Take a rest, come on.
She got 1 minute left, come on.
I'm really surprised at how far she can jump.
In the screen it doesn't look as far, but the angle of the jump is so weird. It's so awkward. Ooh. And she sticks it, but the moment her feet...
Her arms are fully extended, so she cannot pull in with the move, because it's quite far for her. I think that's her biggest challenge right now. No, I think she gets too tired. Skin is hurting, Not sure if her skin is healed from yesterday already.
Big applause for her though. I mean, sticking that jump even once is already hard.
In boulder number 2, we now see return Amber Schiffeleers. She'll try the dyno. And in boulder number 1, we have from Great Britain, Erin McNeese.
And you were here yesterday with the qualifying rounds, boss.
Yeah, definitely. It was fun.
Were the boulders similar to the ones today, or?
Well, I'd say similar in the sense that there was a lot of everything.
Okay.
There was slabs, there was dynos, there was volumes, there was crimps, there was literally everything, every kind of style is represented in the 30 qualifying boulders. Raz did an awesome job, put a lot of work, put a lot of effort in it. It really turned out, they had a nice score, dividing all the categories, which is pretty cool.
I personally think it's great if you have the full range of climbing. So the crimps, the dyno, the new gym style kind of boulders, but also the classic, just small crimp and just pull your weight on it. I love if there's everything.
Yeah, it was all there, definitely.
So also for the climbers, they really test the full capabilities of them. Meanwhile, we see Erin McNeese. She's really... The first few moves is... She does it so easily. And now we can see also the dyno boulder.
She needs a bit more height for this one.
And that was Amber Schiffeleers in the second boulder.
And again, here we can see the length difference with Erin McNeese and the other climbers. Erin is, I think, the tallest climber so far, if I see her move on the wall. Again, this makes her left foot quite hard, but she does find a good resting position.
Whatever works with that knee.
Whatever works with it, yeah, it's a comp. No rules. Oh, what is she? She's strong. She is a strong climber.
For the crowd at home, she didn't have any holds on the wall.
And she tops it. Erin McNeese tops boulder number 1.
And she stays so calm. Meanwhile, Amber Schiffeleers in the second boulder. Trying for that jump. But she just can't get the height right now.
She does seem to reach the hole, but she really needs to get there with her arms bent.
She just really needs a bit more explosiveness, and then I hope she can also bump to the bonus hold. She does has the color of the boulder.
Yeah, would be her color, yeah.
Yeah.
Amber also managed to top 19 out of 30 boulders yesterday. Only the top 2 competitors of this category managed to top 21. Amber, along with 2 others, top 19. And Sabina managed to top 18, which was enough for a place in the finals.
This time she reached it with her right hand, but she needs to be, both hands.
I think if you're tall enough, you can do like a right-left. So you right to the slope you hold and then left to the jug immediately. But you really need the power.
If you reach for right, then you need to pull straight from your shoulders.
Sounds good.
So that's the move for you, but
maybe not the style
of everyone.
This category.
Also, the route setters for the final boulders of the ladies are Jackie Godoffi, Christoph Kazin, Sergio Verdasco, and our local setters Michiel Nieuwhuizen and Jesse Pauw. Come on.
I think it's the last attempt, yes. I mean,
she tried it, and I think it's a good choice to save the skin.
And again, here we go to boulder number 3. We see Sabina return. In boulder number 2, it's Edo Lemvik from Norway. And in boulder number 1, from Belgium, Nora Pellens.
Meanwhile, our DJ has started the music. So everybody's trying to wake up in here. I hope the people at home are having a cup of coffee.
Good morning vibes, Ivo and Kenji. Sounds really good. Local DJs. Awesome that you could join again today.
So Nora Pellens from Belgium. Nora Pellens. Excuse me. And she's going for the karate kick.
Yeah, but again, she's quite tall. See, she can. Ooh, but her foot did slip off the small hold. Looking at it, how to fix it next time. Here we see boulder number 2 and 3, and we have sticks the dyno.
Wow.
Edo sticks the dyno. Most meanwhile, Sabina is already halfway boulder number 3. As boulder number 2 was a real dynamic movement.
We have our first top, boulder number 2. And boulder number 3 is almost getting topped by Sabina.
Approaching, was told that it's a very powerful boulder, the most powerful of all 4s.
There's a lot of body tension in this boulder.
Is she gonna be able to do the last move?
I think she needs to switch her
Hands, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I think she thinks.
So put her left hand higher instead of cupping it.
So, I'm sorry, what is she trying to do? She managed to do this. This would be amazing.
What is she doing? The flexibility of Sabina van Essen, ladies and gentlemen. She tops the boulder with the U-hook on the last hold.
I think I just got blown away.
That is an incredible beta.
Okay, I think she's a contestant for the beauty prize today, because this move, or at least the most creative move of the comp.
I mean, imagine that you slipping.
No, please, I don't want to. But she sticked it. I mean, the heel stayed in place. She managed to grab the last volume.
And I don't know how many attempts she.
I know. I see 2.5 minutes on the clock. I think it's the first or second, maybe.
Wow. Well, so yeah, the first one is a bit more of a slab. It needs patience. The second one is jumpy. It's a dyno. And the third one is all about body tension and strength.
And the fourth one yet to come.
And here we see Sabina van Essen who made that beautiful beta work for her. I mean, if you don't have the height, you gotta use your creativity, right?
Yep, she does it. You can see it in the international field as well, but this kind of reminds me of Ashima Shiraishi, who also does these kind of moves.
Yeah.
Also not the tallest girl, but she does manage to sneak out a few awesome moves.
I mean, the flexibility in her hips as well, it also reminds me just of Akio. I mean, if there's one thing that she's known for, it's about her flexibility in her hips. And being able to stick such a heel hook, it's incredible.
It's like the opposite of what every normal human being can do. Like me, you know, I'm not flexible.
Oh, you're a bit rusty, but that's a different thing.
Thank you, appreciate it. Meanwhile, Nora Balance is still in boulder number 1. We just cannot see. No, I actually think she's sitting there. She is sitting there already. I think I didn't see the top. I missed it. So now we have 47 seconds to grab some coffee or tea at home.
So we just heard that the audio was not working correctly at the start of the stream, where we want to apologize for that. But I think you can hear us correctly now, so everything should be working now.
At least we hope so, because we're also starting a new round with the newest competitor, the last competitor of this round, Lisa Klem from the Netherlands in boulder number 1. Meanwhile, in boulder number, let me see, in boulder number 2 is Erin McNeese from Great Britain. In boulder number 3 is Amber Schiflers from the Netherlands. Here we see Lisa reading the boulder.
Ooh, meanwhile, Amber Schiflers fell out of boulder number 3. Well, she had a heel hook high, so it was a weird fall that she made. Lisa Klem also does the karate kick.
It doesn't seem like a karate kick when she does it. It's just like,
she's from the Netherlands, so she's a bit taller than
she
the
uses
rest.
my beta, left foot all the way out. Thank you, Lisa. And she makes this look easy.
Wow, and that's a quick top.
That's a very quick top. Took her time to read the problem, and then was quite clear what to do.
Meanwhile, we can see Erin McNeese in the dyno and Amber Schiflers
Fighting her way to the top actually. She's approaching the last volume and she just misses it, where we saw Sabina do this awesome heel hook. Amber just managed to stick it. Erin just popped out of the slopey dyno hold.
It's the same thing with Erin, that once she sticks it and her feet go over her body, it pulls her off. So I think before your feet move backwards, you need to pull up and go to the bonus hold.
I think that's some raw power some of the girls of this age still miss or need to train a bit more. Like to really bend those arms to be able to flex those biceps and gain some height. I think that's a hard part for them.
Doing the curls for the girls, right?
Erin and Amber climbing boulder number 2 and 3 in the Delfts Bleau International Youth Open Finals.
And Erin McNeese tries to tense her core and pull her feet in so she won't get the fall back from her feet. But I think she just needs that raw power. Meanwhile, Amber's Cavaliers is already at the second to last hold. This is where she fell last time and she sticks. Oh, she just doesn't.
Oh, I think she heard something. I think it's blood. Not sure.
I think she scratches her wrist from the volume. And these volumes are so new.
Oh, and Aaron does one hand to the zone hold immediately.
Wow.
We saw top by
We're
8
talking
already.
about raw strength. This
is
Aaron
display of it.
has it.
Real display of power here.
Wow.
Aaron McNeese stops boulder number 2. This definitely gets her a good position on the leaderboard so far.
Meanwhile, Amber Cavaliers again in boulder number 3.
It costs her a lot of energy doing this over and over again. 30 seconds left. I don't think she has the power anymore. So sorry, Amber.
Well, this boulder just requires so much strength, so much core strength, so much body tension. It's like the route setter said, it's such a strength boulder. But she manages to get to the bonus again. And she's again at the last, and does she stick it?
Yeah! Within time! Amber sticks it within time. That's just pushing the edge of the clock. Awesome.
Congratulations, Amber.
That was really cool. That's in competitor mindset, squeezing out every last bit of energy in the last seconds.
I hope her wrist is doing fine, and it was just a scratch.
And here we go. Sabina is trying number 4, the first climber in boulder number 4. Meanwhile, we see Edo in boulder number 3 and Nore from Belgium in boulder number 2, which she is killing. She's already past the dyno. I think she flashed the dyno. She's squeezing the blocks volume up there. She needs one more move.
Come on. Come on. Yes.
But can she manage it?
She sticks it.
Easily. I think that's a flash for Nora.
Meanwhile, Edo is making her way up to the top of boulder number, and she
seems to be cruising. I think it's a flash as well.
through it.
Well, that was a fast boulder number 2 and 3, so we can focus our attention on Sabina in boulder number 4.
There, and she's almost at the end, and she sticks it.
She sticks it. That's the 3rd top for Sabina. Might this also be a flash? We just didn't see the start, so. Well, I think this will be another good time for a coffee, maybe a bathroom break. 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
What the beta is for the 4th boulder. I can see the brushing team already working to keep it clean.
The route setters are working on the first problem, resetting the track done for the A category.
Meanwhile, the first boulder is being adapted or
For the youth A already. Here we can see the finalist. We got Bleau in front and ending up first in the qualifiers, so she'll be climbing last. Pauline Horry, Charlène Terburg, Ingrid Kindehagen, Camille de Wit and Paola Niel Fagan.
And we already apologize if we say anyone's name wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry, and we do our best, but if we mispronounce your name, we apologize deeply.
Would be nice to see this in whole time game, but the team of Route 7 also changes boulders. And then, boom, new boulders.
See a lot of ladder being moved around on the mat already.
So they completely stripped the first boulder problem.
In the middle of our screen on the map, we can see our head route setter, Jackie Gaddafi. I think he's a legend in the climbing world.
Definitely a legend. Travels the world for the IFSC. So we got 30 seconds left and of youth B climbing, and then whilst a couple of the B climbers are still climbing, the youth A will start. So not this round, but the next round, the A category will start as well.
There's 10 seconds left, or 4 seconds left. And our local setter, Michiel, is running from
So Amber in boulder number 4, Erin in boulder number 3, and Lisa in boulder number 2. What do you think? Will Lisa flash boulder number 2?
Well, she did boulder number 1 so easily, but the style is so different. I don't know if she
had a lot of training this year. She's very talented. So I think she's gonna flash it.
Dynamic climbing is her style.
I know about the style, but I know she trained it. So I think she's gonna flash it.
Meanwhile, we can see Erin McNeese in boulder number 3. Ooh, and her right foot slips. Meanwhile, we see Amber Stiffeleers in boulder number 4.
A real volume boulder, you need some tension.
You need to take.
Wow. You can also see the black tape on the left side. Climbers are not supposed to pass the black tape. You need to stay in this line.
And Amber Stiffeleers is making her way up to the top. And it's just a last reach for her. We saw Sabina jumping for this one.
She is able to reach it.
She topped boulder number 4. And I think Lisa already stick the dyno.
Can she stick this move? Yes, she can. One more move to go.
And she topped it as well.
No. Now she topped it. Don't be hasty.
I don't want to jinx it.
No.
Meanwhile, Erin McNeese is almost at the end of the top. We saw a lot of climbers having some difficulty with the last move, and she sticks it. She didn't even barely, but just took the volume
With 2 fingers.
Wow, Erin McNeese, ladies and gentlemen.
So again, quick tops, quick sends. We have some time left.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. I mean, if you take another cup of coffee now, it's just gonna be too much. Maybe we can give a signal that we want a cup of coffee.
Yeah, let's see if we can do that.
Meanwhile, we see one of our local route setters, Bleau. think one of the bar team.
Organic coffee, let's put it like that.
We have a nice overview of the isolation to your right, and people at home can't see it. But we can see the climbers staying warm, keeping their body
ready for them.
Ready
They do
for
a lot
the
of
next boulder.
I see a lot of dynamic moves, a lot of jumping. I think they want to be ready.
I think the qualifying boulders from yesterday are still in the
Still on the wall
of the isolation. Here we can see Lisa Clem. They're just talking, having fun. And that's just a nice thing about bouldering. Everybody's even though it's a competition, everybody's still so polite, everybody's still so social towards each other.
Yeah, something I really like. You're not climbing against someone else, you're climbing for yourself.
Yeah.
So everyone's just climbing for themselves, so it doesn't matter what the other does as long as you climb your best.
And it's a really distinct difference. Meanwhile, the route setting team is in the area, checking it off. I think, explaining some beta.
And here we go, we are starting with the Youth A category. That's Paolo New-Vegan from Great Britain, starting in boulder number 1. It's a powerful move. Now we can see the squadra holds yellow and blue.
And the hard part about this starting hold, the yellow one, is that it's turned around. So the side that she's touching right now, it's slopey.
See what she can make of it. Big holds, powerful moves. Need a lot of core power for this. And here we can see Adel from Norway trying boulder number 4. Meanwhile, Norway is in boulder number 3. We got 2 categories climbing right now on the screen. On your left, from Ireland, category A. On your right, from Norway, category B. And for those of you that maybe don't know, the categories are based on age, so it doesn't have to do anything with the climbing skill of the participant. It means they're in finals, so they're good anyway. But it just has to do with year of birth.
So Youth A, which age is that?
I think it's about 15, 16. To be honest, might be 16, 17. Somewhere between 15 and 17. I'm not quite sure because it always changes every year, of course. But
And you can see Paula again.
struggling to match the bonus.
Meanwhile, Ado is making her way. Come on, she needs to get her left and she's going for her right foot.
I didn't expect that. No,
But I think if she does that, she gets the barn door movement. She's trying to get her. She really needs to get her left foot up.
it's an awkward position for her. And in the left side of the screen, it's hard to see. Here we go. That's a better view. Thank you very much. Is Nore approaching the
She's
top.
not even touching the holds.
She doesn't need the holds.
She just wants the ball. Meanwhile, we saw think the hardest part about that boulder where she's sitting in front of right now is this zone hold.
And the move from the zone to the next.
Exactly.
I think that's the hardest part.
I think sticking that zone hold with one hand, you really need a lot of blocking power in your shoulder and your biceps, and then match.
And a lot of core because you get the swing out
Yeah.
as well.
Meanwhile, we can see Erin McNeice or Ado Lemvik in boulder number 4. And this time she's really trying to get her left foot up. I think that's the way to go. Putting her left foot up.
Seems to work better for her. She's already looking at how to get up.
And she's already reaching with her left hand. I think she...
Is her left foot high enough though? Does she trust it? Does she trust it? Will it stay? This is tight.
I wonder... Wow.
It will. These volumes are so rough, those new cheetah volumes. Really like sandpaper. Local kid rushers here. Awesome guys, keep up the good work. And now this was the 4th top from Ado Lemvik, which puts her in the first place.
Meanwhile, Paula is taking a rest. I think her fingertips are already damaged by yesterday.
So now in boulder number 1 in the Youth A category from Belgium, Camille de Wit. In boulder number 3 from the Youth B category, we see Lisa Clem. And in boulder number 4, Erin McNeice.
We're watching Aaron, goal number 4, and Lisa, goal number 3.
Meanwhile, Camille is trying to reach the boulder.
Home final game from Camille is the boulder. In here.
And she already touched the bonus hold. This is the move this is the move we're talking about. I think I saw Paula putting a right toe hook behind the blue foot hold and keeping attention with the bicycle move with her feet.
I would almost think it the other way around. Put your right foot on the blue ball and your left toe on the yellow one.
Lisa Clem from the Netherlands already climbed boulder number 3, and she's just putting a great effort into these boulders. And she's just making it look all easy.
We can see that Erin is a bit shorter here and just slipping from the volume.
And now we can see Camille from Belgium trying boulder number 1. She's doing... And let's see, she's trying to reach with her right foot.
Not at all my beta, but whatever, it works.
And she just makes it look way easier.
Almost there, almost there. Allez, Camille.
And she
Last move seems easy.
doesn't even match that one, the second to last hold. The local brushers are trying to make it easier for the climbers. As you can see, these are new cheetah volumes, but still every bit of effort brushing those can help the climbers. And Erin McNeice from Great Britain is trying it again, but she slips with her right foot. She's got 1 minute and 35 seconds left. She just needs to put pressure on that left foot. Ooh, she's going dynamically. She just needs to keep that tension on her right hand and her left foot. That's the way she can keep her body in the wall.
Almost there, almost
She
there.
just needs to match it, and then she has it. Come on, Erin. Come on.
Seems to be in a stable position though. She seems to be falling out. It seemed like she crossed the black tape. Do you think she touched the wall beyond the black tape?
I don't know.
Because you can cross
And
the
this
black
time-
tape
this-
as long you don't touch the wall beyond the black tape. So that's the tricky part. We cannot really see that from camera. Really, so here she crossed the black tape, no problem, as long as she doesn't touch the wall or anything on the wall.
Right now, she managed to top the boulder.
Stable position.
Congratulations,
10 minutes on the
Erin.
clock.
And she looks a bit tired after all those attempts.
So far we have two climbers who climb all 4 problems. And now again a new boulder. Nora is gonna climb boulder number 4, the one we've seen already. But Paula from Great Britain is gonna try boulder number 2 from the A category, a volume boulder in the middle. Whilst Ingrid Kindlihagen from Norway just joined us in boulder number 1.
And boulder number 2 is such a strength boulder again. Also, there's a volume, gray volume above the blue volume to the left. And
Very good description.
yeah,
I can totally see what you mean right now.
Do you want to give it a try?
So, no. So,
I mean, if she reads it, we can explain which one it is, but it's a dual text volume.
yeah, basically meaning that she has no grip.
So this volume exactly
On the left
her
foot?
left foot, it has no texture on it.
It's just like, imagine car polish.
Meanwhile, Ingrid is making work of that ball. Ooh! I think I jinxed it.
Yeah, I think
I jinxed it.
I think she also hit a bit too low on the hold. I think if she would have hit a bit higher, the hold's way better. So just a bummer. Nora is getting close. She only needs to get up. And just outside the screen, thank you very much, is Nora climbing boulder number 4, which means it means the climbers need all 4 problems if they want to be on the stage.
And Paula's up on the wall again. Going for that volume. She has there's a tiny hold on that.
Tiny screw hold, right? For the thumb.
Yeah, on her right hand.
She doesn't seem to
I
like
wonder
it
if
though.
she uses it right now with her right thumb. But I don't know if it gives her enough.
She's holding on to the zone hold in boulder number 1. She got this far last time. She missed this move, but now she
Sticks it. Meanwhile, Paula didn't. And we got ourselves a top again.
Ingrid Kindlihagen from Norway tops boulder number 1 in what I think is her second attempt.
Meanwhile, we can see Paula thinking of how she can make that last move with that thumb hold. on the last move. Do you have any suggestions how she could do that, boss?
Honestly, I'm not sure because I see the little gray volume on the right side of the wall, which is also what you say dual text, so it means that the white part you can see is like slippery, it's like car polish. So I think end hold is a pinch, and you need to get your left foot up real high where you have it with your right hand, but getting there with your right hand, I don't know.
And Paula is just giving it another go. Now you can see that the left volume doesn't have any texture on it. And she just goes for that bonus hold.
It seems to be doable for her. It's a nice drop knee here, good stable position. She's able to choke up.
Oh, and she tried to match the second to last hold.
I think that's maybe the hardest move. The last, so matching that one and then the move to the end.
She's got 30 seconds left and she's looking at her fingers. That dynamic movement to the volume, to the bonus hold, is just killing for your skin.
So we got our last competitor coming up right now from the Youth B category, which is Lisa Clem in boulder number 4. If she tops this, it will be attempts that make the difference for this category. Meanwhile, in boulder number 1, we have a new contestant from Belgium, Charlène Tilburg.
Ooh, and as you can see here,
She did scratch herself, yeah.
Paula did scratch herself. These volumes are so rough for your skin.
Here we can see the towel, George. Do you ever use this?
A towel?
Or something like that?
With competitions like this, I think I would do it as well. I think they cleaned the mat after yesterday, but I saw some pictures of the mat after the climbing competition.
And make like a snow angel, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's a smart decision to bring a towel like that. Just to keep your feet a bit more clean. And in the top right of our screen we can see Camille trying, oh, and we already changed. We are at Lisa Clem from the Netherlands. Just trying to stay in the wall.
I think this wasn't a top from Camille. She seems to be looking at the boulder, so
Lisa Clem is making her way up.
I think, would this be her flash attempt? I didn't see the start, so I don't know.
She got it up. And there are 4 girls, no, 3 girls, four in Youth B who top all 4 boulders. Edel Lemvik, Erin McNeese, Nora Bellens and Lisa Clem.
So let's see how many attempts each of them made.
Yeah.
And then that's gonna make the difference here.
I don't want to bring out fake news into the world, but I think Lisa Clem did
First or second place, I think she did best, yeah. With the attempts, oh, she's skipping the zone hold.
Camille is trying to skip the zone hold. Oh, that's so killing for your skin. She's trying to reach for the volume dynamically, but as we keep on saying, those volumes are so rough.
There's so much texture on your skin. Even after yesterday, competitors had to try 30 problems, and of this category, of the Youth A female category, they climbed like the best one, which was Bleau, climbed 23 of the problems, and number 6, Paula, who we see in action, climbed 19 of the problems.
Meanwhile, we see Charlène managing to hold, almost managing see Camille.
Yeah,
Talking about flexibility, I don't think you would be able to do that one.
I wish.
Maybe if you did some more yoga, then
Will you join me?
maybe.
We'll see. Okay, interesting. She's getting close. She is. Oh, I thought she was in a good stable position, but
It's still, it's that Jewel takes foothold on the right. You just can't put pressure on that.
true.
And here we can see Camille again.
I think Charlene is not happy with her performance here. I think she can easily do this, but she just doesn't seem to hold on to the zone hold. I keep on saying zone, but it's officially changed to bonus, so I'm sorry if I confuse any of you, but zone or bonus are the same thing.
Again, boss Bleau if you want to complain about something.
Leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments.
Thank you, George. Thank
You're
you
very
so much.
small.
Hey, I think she finds another way here. Now she has stable position. She does the bicycle.
She does
thing.
the
Yeah.
bicycle move. So she proved me right. Thank you very much. And if she does a drop, oh no,
She managed to hold on. Come on. Match it.
Wow.
I don't know.
Did she? Is that a?
I don't
Is that a
know.
top?
Was it within time? I don't know. It's gonna be a
We're to my left. You look if it's a top or not.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to bring you the news later. Yeah, we look into our lab with a judge. We're both not really sure. We'll try to get you up to date with the latest info. Meanwhile, we have a new climber, also from Belgium, Pauline Uri. She's already in the boulder. Ingrid Klindlehagen is in problem number 2, and in problem number 3, which we don't see at the moment, is Paula Nieuwenvegen. Here we see a nice double toe hook, which you haven't seen yet from Pauline Uri. She matches the zone from a double toe hook. Now she has a lot of tension. She's the tallest climber so far for sure.
Now it's an awkward move to the top. Come on. Oh, and she's sticked it.
This actually seemed quite easy. I thought it would be awkward, but
But keeping that body tension with those two holds is
that was cool.
oh, it makes it look easy, but it's not as easy.
It was an easy flash for Pauline. So now that we have a bit of a rest on problem number 2, we can focus on the problem number 1. We can focus on problem number 2 and problem number 3. Ingrid is on problem number 2, who we see climbing here. And on the other side of the wall is Paula trying to find a beta for problem number 3.
I still don't know if it was a top from boulder number 1. It was just seconds.
I guess we'll find out.
Well, you can see Ingrid from Norway making her way up boulder number 2. And look at that flexibility again.
Almost all of these girls are really flexible. I think we see that a lot more in women's climbing than in men's climbing, where a lot of men often display brute power, a lot of women display incredible flexibility.
And Ingrid manages to do every move here statically while
She seems to be body jamming herself, right? You see her right hip?
Yeah.
She's like jammed into the wall. Interesting. But now, that would be awesome if she can get the tension out. All the way.
She's keeping her tension.
Wow. Okay, this is the first we've seen someone get here.
Can we see our first stop, number 2? And
You jinxed it again, George. You jinxed it. But Ingrid, she's smiling. She knows she can do this now. Ingrid, you're so close.
But she just climbs this whole boulder so statically. She didn't go with the dynamic move to the bonus hold.
It was really beautiful to see her put her legs like all the way to both sides.
And here we can see boulder number 3. And this, I haven't seen this before. I already saw it in the qualifiers, but the hold she's touching right now, it's like 2 volumes just stick together against another volume.
Volumeception kind of style thing.
It's a volume against a volume in a volume.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've never also seen this before, and even Dino wanted to even think of that. I think it's amazing run setting. It's amazing. I've never seen this before, and if you see it in real life, you're even more intrigued.
If we're talking about route setting being an art itself, then this would be a good display of it.
This will be a gallery.
Yeah.
I like a concept.
Meanwhile, Ingrid doesn't have enough time to try and stick that last move.
What a shame, she was so close.
But she gave a good show. Now Paula is trying.
It's like a Dino move. Ooh, Dino, run, jump, on slap, volumes-ish.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the one that dinos to volume this rough again. My skin is already sweating just by looking at it.
Yeah. And now, the last contestant from the Youth A category from the Netherlands. She did an amazing job in qualifiers, topping 3 problems. Bleau. Meanwhile, checking out the boulder as well, looking at the clock. Bleau also looks really good in the Dutch competition. Crushing it at the moment. And to the right of her, from Belgium, we see Charlotte in problem number 2. Ingrid
is trying to reach for that hold.
Oh,
look at her.
What a table. A lot of core strength here from Bleau.
Ooh, and a lot of shoulder strength as well.
Oh,
look at that.
Heel.
Wow, she does it statically.
With the heel, that's beautiful.
That's more up in my alley, doing everything statically like that.
Yeah. It would have been your top as well. Awesome. But Bleau, I think it's a flash as well. Cool.
And we were just talking about the difference between the men and the women in climbing, and that the women have more flexibility or display more flexibility. But the static movements that they do with that, instead of just pushing through it with raw power,
that's actually raw power.
well,
It's a different kind of power.
is she just jamming her knee into that?
I hope not. I hope she
doesn't drop knee. I like that way better. And you can see the pinch that she's using right now on her right hand. It's a small blue screw hold.
It's kind of crappy.
And she has some tape on her right shoulder, so this should be
I hope it's
even
preventive
harder
tape.
for her.
Yeah, definitely. Just walk up moving your right arm, keeping a lot of tension. Clearly she does have some issues on her right shoulder.
She still has 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Maybe we can see some of the boulder number 4.
3 actually. We're not at boulder number 4 yet. There's still more to come. So stay tuned at the Delfts International Youth Open 2019. We have a full day of climbing ahead of us right now. We've just finished Youth B category from the ladies.
We're just starting to wake up with some extra coffee and some extra tea. I hope you guys at home are waking up as well and are in for a treat of climbing today. Also that third boulder, I wonder if people can do that statically as well.
You would like it, wouldn't you?
I would love it if someone would do that. think it's possible with you have a tiny edge of the wall where you can do that. Yeah. But we will see in a while.
Do you remember last year, I think it was the European Youth Cup here, where this was this run and jump boulder from this girl and on the volumes, and this one girl managed to do it statically.
Oh, right. yeah.
I think I lost that bet to you.
Yeah.
You said she could, I said she could. I remember losing.
Well,
But
let's
it was
see
worth it.
if today we have a similar bet.
Hey, there
Hey,
you go.
we can.
I think she right, more aesthetically you're different. Here we see boulder number 3.
She's going for it dynamically.
I think it's too far. You're too far out to do this statically. Anyway.
Well, there's still an edge of the wall.
Yeah, but it's overhanging. So this bottom slab is a bit overhanging, bottom part.
Let's see what she's gonna do. She's just gonna throw herself.
I would turn my feet around, maybe, so get like a swing. Not to do the double step, but
No, I would just go to another boulder.
with 5 seconds on the clock, she decides to take a rest for it. Here we see the scores of the USB female enemy. Lisa flashed all 4 boulders, did she? Wow. Nore in second place, Edo in third place. And then followed by Erin McNeese, Sabina van Essen in 6th place, Amber Stiflers.
The 4 of the 6 contestants just climbed every boulder.
You see the difference in attempts? 4 tops 22. Did she do 22 attempts?
I wonder. I think that should be the dyno.
Dino, yes. Wow.
Meanwhile, we can see boulder number 2. Pauli.
She cruised through boulder number 1, so let's see what she makes of this.
And she's using that obstacle as well.
Meanwhile, just on the other side of the screen, you cannot see it. Someone stuck, Ingrid stuck the jump in boulder number 3.
She's making her way to the top. Maybe we can get the cameraman to show us. And this is boulder number 4. That's great as well.
Paula here reading this slab. It's a very techy slab, dual texture, very small feet. It's a tough challenge. You can see how many screws have been in the wall, right? Can you see this? It's crazy.
Well, Delfts already been here for
6.5 years.
6.5 years. So it's just a portrait of how many bowlers there have been here.
I'm not surprised, but I am amazed.
Meanwhile, Paula is making her way.
Seems like she's standing on something, but it's really nothing what she's standing on. And here we see
We've got a top of boulder number 3 by Ingrid Kindlihagen for Norway. Congratulations. After her attempt at boulder number 2 and just barely not sticking it.
yeah, she really made up for that one here.
And we're back to Pauline. She just fell off.
Again, it seems like boulder 1 wasn't the hardest problem. Same we saw with the B category. But boulder 2 is definitely more challenging.
Well, you can see a lot. Nobody's flat. I think it's because the last hold is
Really bad.
really bad.
Bad feet as well. And here we see Hola struggling to keep her body close to the wall. Feet are so bad on this one. We checked them out earlier. It's like tiny, tiny, tiny.
Pauline is trying again, making her way to the zone. bonus hold.
Bonus hold, yeah, I think we should try to maintain like this.
And we can see Paula on the right side of our screen already going to bonus. And Monique tries to make it a dynamic. A flipper hand in that dynamic movement. Paula is sticking the I don't think.
Come on, buddy.
Needs to match it.
And again, the same we saw with, I think it was Camille who did this. I don't remember, but so close. No, Ingrid, it was Ingrid. Ingrid cut so close, one hand on the last one, just unable to match. Pauline, 35 seconds left. She needs to go now. She wants time. Does she have enough power?
And she's just giving it her all. And she doesn't even need dynamic movement. And Paula at the top. Paula tops boulder number 4.
So, by now the score is really diverse. We don't have any official scores yet, but it's definitely going to be exciting. Meanwhile, Charlène is moving on to problem number 3. Bleau is moving on to problem number 2. And Camille is moving on to the green slab, problem number 4. Technically the strongest competitor out here. She crushed most problems yesterday in qualifiers. Will she be able to top problem number 2? Charlène slipping up the volume when he's in the sort of dyno run and jump. I don't know exactly what to call it. Dynamic movement on volumes on a sort of slab-ish wall. So Bleau yesterday, Bleau is very flexible, so she should be able to fit her feet all the way across if she's tall enough.
And let's see if Bleau manages to stick to that.
She's very strong here, but and she sticks the last move. Camille de Wit from Belgium topping problem number 4, which currently puts her, in the shared first position, but again, everything open. Charlène sticking the dyno indeed. So what's next? Choking up here, not sure about the data, I guess. Oh, there we go, that's nice. Wow. Seems easy. That was easy.
And these competitors, it's incredible how they have no fear, just standing on those things.
You're afraid you'll fall, so
yeah, that's true, that's true. And you just keep doing it again. She's just trying to match them.
she's trying to get her foot all the way across.
And look at that flexibility again.
And now she's able to match it. From here we saw
She manages to stick it so, and she's jamming her right foot in between those holes.
and it's a top! A foot jam top! Amazing job by Bleau.
Talking about no fear.
I think she's laughing as well. she wasn't sure it was gonna stay, but wow.
We've seen some incredible beta today.
That's for sure.
We can see DJs having some fun. That's our local DJ Evo. And for everybody asking, this is the live stream of DBIYO 2019. It's the opening of the
Comp season, sort of, you could say.
yeah, kind of.
We've already seen international Blockmasters Festival. We've seen the Quiff already. So this is like opening for the season for the youth competitions. I think it's an amazing comp and it's also very good practice for a lot of youth climbers.
Before the World Cup starts again as well.
Yeah, World Cups, European Cups, youth cups. So. And here we go, a new round, which also means a new competitor. Attempting problem number 1 from Great Britain is Pippa Watkin. That's from the juniors category, but we're also continuing with the A category with that's of course Pauline Uri from Belgium in problem number 3 and Ingrid in problem number 4.
I still hope to see someone doing it statically, but I think
doubt
the
it.
dynamic move is the only way.
I doubt it, yes. Seems like the boulder has remained the same, unchanged.
Pippa Watkin from Great Britain is using her shoulder strength to maintain in the wall right now and sticking that move.
Looking for, she had to open her chalk bag. You see that? It was still closed.
And she's just cruising,
like a warm-up boulder.
cruising through boulder number 1.
Oh, that's a long rest. That means 8.5 minutes of rest.
Meanwhile, Ingrid manages to top boulder number 4. I don't know if this was her first attempt.
I think first, maybe second, you know.
We can see some professional brushing there by one of our local climbers.
Climber, trainer. Doing good job, Jelle.
And let's see, she's maybe trying for the static movement. Come on,
If she can get her left foot up high.
right.
If she can
Put
get
your
her
left foot high, use the wall there. Yes, come on.
corner there, it's-
Come on, just try it. Just, come on, do it. Come on, Pauline. If she does it static,
I would count.
she does make it a lot easier. Does make it easier for herself.
I'm not sure if you can call this static. She's standing on the dual tech. Oh, she's got it. So going the other way around, you see? Charlene went left. She's going to the right. I don't know what's gonna happen. But she is standing, her right foot is on the dual tech.
It's so slippery. You can see her foot just. Wow.
But still,
She-
almost crossing the lactation there.
She needs to watch her right foot when she goes for that. Ooh.
It was very quiet there for a second, but she did awesome. Pauline, you top problem number 3.
Does this count as statically? I mean,
Almost. The beginning was really close, but again, she really had to jump for the wall.
I had to make a deal with you.
Yeah. Next time we have to set some boundaries, maybe.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
is static
some-
and what is a jump, you know?
Some rules, some ground rules.
If you have any tips or advice for what's static or what's dynamic, please leave it in the comments.
So we have another rest. I wouldn't recommend getting another coffee, but if you want another coffee, you can get it. And right now, I think for the female youth A, Paula got 1 top, Camille had 2 tops, and Ingrid had 3 tops.
So it's definitely gonna be about tops and probably zones as well, because zones are so important, especially since last year since the score got changed around. Tops are the most important, then the number of zones, then the number of attempts for the tops, then the number of attempts for the zones.
And what you really like about the Netherlands is the language.
So right now we got also the live comments. We can see the live comments right now, so if there's anything that you want to know or have any questions, you can ask them in the comments.
And a new round, the buzzer just went up, which means a new climber in the juniors category from Belgium, Ine van Zegbroek. Meanwhile, we're also continuing with Youth A category, Bleau Frank in problem number 3 and Charlene in her last boulder, problem number 4.
But right now we can see Ine van Zegbroek from Belgium. He's trying to read the boulder.
Climbers haven't seen these problems before. It's the first time they see them. 5 minutes to read and climb the problem.
And Ine is making her first steps of this competition. And she already got the zone, the bonus hole.
The bonus one. Let's try to stick to the right language.
Yeah.
It's hard actually.
And she's just making it look easy.
She catches
Bumping
it.
up her right hand. Oh!
I think like her accuracy went off or something, because she like misgrabbed the hole.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened, but
Maybe she was a bit too relaxed.
yeah. We see a photography display here by Seats and Floor. Meanwhile, Charlene is climbing problem number 4. She's halfway. She's got the bonus hold, but tries to find a beta for her feet.
And these are again dual text holds. We were talking with the route setters if they have a preference of using dual text holds, because there are so many dual text holds right now in the wall, and they don't have a preference for dual text, but rather
I think it adds the extra element. So it asks for more precision of the climbers, but it's sometimes also skin friendly.
Yeah.
As they said. Sometimes, I mean, these competitors, at least their skin is under a lot of pressure. So to save a bit on less friction is also can be very friendly.
and it's an element that just really counts during competitions like this. Yesterday they climbed 20 boulders or something like that.
They had to try 30, so
Yeah, and then today you still have to maintain that skin for multiple attempts on these volumes.
brand new, very sharp.
So it's really an element within the competition that you should take into account. Meanwhile, Bleau already sticked the dyno and she's going on the right side but not standing on the...
Or maybe she's going back, she's not sure.
Or she's going with the left side.
Yeah, I think she is.
Yeah, she is.
Cool, chasing your beta like that. Trying to find a solid position.
And she just
finds
fixed
it. It's not her flash, but it's definitely a top. Bleau Frank on her way to the podium.
Bleau Frank already has 3 tops. Meanwhile, Ine is trying to finish that first boulder.
Interesting to see that some competitors find it so easy, and others, like Ines, seem to be struggling a bit more with it. Style is such an important thing here. We see Charlene delicately move around on the slab, but it just wasn't delicate enough.
I think she almost fell on one of the brushing
Woodstocks, the brush heads. 1 minute left. Trying to gather all her mental energy, mental strength. Allez, Charlene, come on.
Come on. Meanwhile, Ina is just trying to do it again, trying to get herself on top. This is the move that keeps being hard for her.
But I think she's one step further than last time, isn't she?
No. The next move.
But why does she try to match this one? The big one, next one is such a...
Maybe it's about style, but going dynamically from such a shouldery...
True, might be very awkward for her. 20 seconds left, everything you got. Allez, Ina, come on. Charlene, 12 seconds left is gonna be tight for her.
Ina got 10 seconds left.
No.
And maybe this isn't herself. And meanwhile, our Isa Rakestrom
from the Netherlands is attempting problem number 1.
Isa, here we go.
Again, we deeply apologize for any mispronounced names or...
And let's see if Isa has difficulty with this boulder as well, or if this is a warming session for her.
I think she can easily do this. She's really strong, she's in good shape. Also crushing in Dutch competition. Oh, well. Meanwhile, in problem number 2, Pipa Watkin. I can see a lot of holes, non-clear beta. And just outside of the screen, youth A category, Pauline Uri is attempting problem number 4. And Isa's on her way to flash problem number 1.
Meanwhile, Pipa is almost at the top, boulder number 2.
End hold is harder, you have to stick it in the right place, and she just misses it. These Axis XXL holds are brand new. A lot of climbers are not fully aware of where to grab, where they're easiest to hold, let's say, put it like that. And I think Pipa just missed it.
And every tiny hold is covered. But if you have tiny fingers like me, it sometimes is an advantage when you have
My fingers,
let's just say fingers like Boas. It's hard.
it's a lot more challenging to fit them in those tiny squeaky holes. Here we go, Pauline. Allez, come on. 2 more moves. She has to top this if she even wants to have a shot at the podium.
We're talking about Pauline. And in where you can see Pipa again from Great Britain. She already managed to get to the bonus hold last time, and she manages to do it again.
But her left foot is really bad. Can she find a place to stand on?
Needs to grab the last hold to the left with your thumb on the left side.
See the white dot, right? On it?
Yeah, so that one, exactly that one, but you need your thumb on the left side of that.
It's interesting because when she goes, I think it's like she's solid, she's there, but apparently it's so hard, so much tension.
And also the left,
And left holds really
last,
bad. Pauline is close, close. 1 more move. She's further than she's been so far.
and she managed to top it. So Pauline Uri tops boulder number 4, which makes it the 3rd boulder that she finished.
Yeah, she definitely has a spot on the podium right now.
Does she though?
Ingrid, Pauline and Bleau will be on the stage. They all have 3 tops.
Yeah.
It just depends what Bleau does in her last problem, where each of them will stand.
Meanwhile, we're going to the category of junior females, and Pipa is the first one, climbing boulder number 2. And she just needs to have a little bit more of a push to get to the end. Come on, Pipa. And as you can see, every hold is just covered, and she's trying to just push her fingers into that. She already has the zone hold, the bonus hold again, and it's just a jump from here. Come on, and she sticks it! She sticks it! Amazing! And with 30 seconds left.
So that's 2 tops for Pipa. So in problem number 4 we see from the Netherlands Bleau Frank attempting her last problem. In problem number 2 of the junior category we see Ine van Zegbroek from Belgium, and here in the screen from Norway, problem number 1, Mia Stover-Bollebeek.
Again, if we mispronounce any names, we already say sorry.
Interesting to note is that the climbers from the A category actually climbed best in qualifiers. So the A category climbed better in qualifiers than did the juniors, which are 2 years older. And the B category climbed almost the same as the juniors did.
Wow.
So interesting to see what,
as you can
what
see,
a strong,
age doesn't
what a strong
everything.
young category. Yeah? But it's also I think they started out younger, more specific training
we can
already.
see Bleau Frank, and she's just so fit today.
First place for Bleau Frank.
She ended in first place. She manages to climb every single boulder, and it just goes to attempts for Ingrid and Pauline. They both top 3 boulders. So now we only have the juniors left. Right now we can see Ine van Zegbroek from Belgium climbing boulder number 2. And I wonder if she can do it statically or is she jumping as well, like Pipa is.
Meanwhile, Mia slipped from the big squadron hold in problem number 1.
It's just she's trying to find some grip with that bonus hold, and she's trying.
Oh yes.
So because the route setters covered the bonus hold, it's more of a edge, slopey edge. Well, normally you can just stick your fingers in there. At least I can.
Even I can. Even I can. It's big enough usually, but now it's the type of edge which you come across that you think like it looks big, but when you hold it, it's so slippery.
It's so slopey and
yeah, like the kind you cannot crimp, you cannot really hold on to.
Well, these contestants can though.
Yeah. But yeah, look, you see your left hand curling underneath the squadra volume to find any grip.
Whoa! And Ine almost sticks to the last move.
That's what I wanted to say. She almost had it.
And Mia struggling after that zone hold. Bonus hold.
And Ine is determined to stick it this time.
it just hurts my fingers watching her crimp those tiny edges. I mean, you enjoy that, right?
I love crimping.
Like those tiny, like full crimping that. Oh,
As long as it's a positive hold, decent edge,
yeah.
the crimp and dyno. Hey, if you don't have to, how amazing is that?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think these climbers all have so much training, just hanging on different kinds of small edges, so they're used to.
They probably
like
know
this.
what's best in what position to hold. So it's like okay, now it's kind of full arcade, but and just Mia just doesn't seem to be able to match the zone hold, the bonus hold. Excuse me. Not sure if that's gonna work out today.
And Ina is just matching that zone hold. She just has difficulty finding the right placement for her feet to jump.
Maybe this is
And
it.
she just
You see, the trick was getting your foot up higher than
left
the
foot
big
higher
obstacle.
just made the trick.
There we go. Ina topping problem number 2 as well.
Well, Mia is trying, and she has 5 seconds left. 2, 1. And she put in a great effort.
So now in boulder number 3, we'll see Biba Watkins. In boulder number 2, Isa Raekstro. And in boulder number 1 from Belgium, Neil, pronounced the sister of the previous climber we saw in the A category, Katinka Tilborgs.
Well, Isa started boulder number 2 with the small crimp. And Katinka
Decides to go for it.
I think her little sister must be cheering for her. She manages to stick the bonus. And to the right we can see Isa.
Allez Isaac, come on. Close. We saw Pipa and Ina manage to stick the last move when they put their left foot up higher. Let's see if Isa does this as well, where she's able to jump from down low.
Isa just jumped for it.
And the same thing we saw before. Seems to be very important to put your foot up high. Well, Pipa attempting this either run or either. She is putting her foot up.
She's doing
might-
it statically.
Is she?
I get a beer from you.
Oh no!
If she just
It's possible. I didn't think
and
it would be
she
possible.
is doing. Oh!
Yeah, does this count?
I
Because
think
she didn't.
I think she can make it work though.
I wouldn't say this counts though, because she
Okay,
didn't
okay. If
stick
she tops it,
No, like if she manages to get the bonus hold, I think it's fine because then
Okay,
she did
okay.
the first part static.
bonus hold and I get a beer.
Yeah.
Let's see, Isa and Katinka making their way up to the boulders, boulder number 1 and boulder number 2. Katinka is using that toe hook to match the zone, the bonus I mean. But then it's harder to make this move work for you.
And then she does a double move sort of thing. Now we don't know how people got here. We don't know. So yep. Meanwhile, Isa on the left, trying to find her balance on the wall. Pipa trying to stand up, looking for a stable position though. See, Pipa's going just straight front. Oh, and her right foot just slips. Again, Katinka in problem number 1 fighting for it.
I was looking how Pipa is doing boulder number 3, and she's doing it dynamically right now, but we can't see it right now. Meanwhile,
Here we see Isa. Again,
it's just the last move that's hard
seems
for
to
her.
be the last move for everyone, yeah.
And she's a bit taller than the rest of the climbers before her.
No, I think Pipa is taller actually than Isa is.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
It just looks really awkward putting her left foot higher than it already is.
It does seem to be the trick that we saw, the only ones that we saw Pipa and Ina only topping it when they did that.
And Pipa topping boulder number 3.
Pipa's on a roll actually, so she ended up last in qualifiers of the finalists, but so far she topped all 3 problems.
And there's 22 seconds left on the clock, and Katinka saves her skin for the next boulder.
And Isa didn't top problem number 2, so it...
But she's still laughing though.
So now it's back to Mia in problem number 2, it's Ina in problem number 3, and in problem number 1, our top qualifier of the youth category female from Belgium, Lisa Hardyquest.
And she also has that towel to keep her feet clean before she steps into the boulder. So Mia is already making her way up boulder number 2. And those tiny edges.
Lisa already made the zone. Doesn't seem to have a lot of problems with this. Has to fight for this move though.
Wow.
She does stick the helicopter turn twist barn door thing.
And Mia is trying to put her left foot higher.
Lisa flashes problem number 1.
Boulder number 3, we can see Ina, and she's trying to do it statically as well, but I think she needs to.
I think if you want to do it statically, you have to put your left foot up.
Yeah, exactly.
But you also have to be tall enough. Meanwhile, the route setters are already changing problem number 1. I think we're gonna prepare for the guys later today.
And for everybody at home, if you want to see this live, you can also come to Delfts Bleau. There's still some places left on in the boulder hall. Meanwhile, Mia only needs to make that jump, and she just.
Interesting to see, she couldn't jump, so she released her right hand, but she couldn't make a jump for it. She just extended, but somehow the body tension was so weird, so hard. Interesting to see how difficult this problem is whilst climbing.
Just Mia having another look at the boulder before she gives it another attempt.
Minute and 36 seconds on the clock should be enough.
And there's so many possibilities with these covered edges. You can choose whatever you want and how to hold them and which one to hold them.
Oh, but her right foot slipped on the big one. Like the biggest foothold on her foot slip. That's just a bummer.
Maybe we need the brush team to brush it a bit. Or the crowd just cheering for her.
I think the crowd will be enough.
Meanwhile, Ine van Zegbroek was trying boulder number 3. The dynamic way though.
The good way.
The good way. Well, let's just agree to disagree.
This is what I would do. Like, see, she has her feet crossed the other way around. I think it's easiest.
Come on, Mia, just go for it. A little bit explosive power, just go.
Again, her foot slipped. I think she's a bit shorter than the other climbers, so it might be tough. Here we see the Norwegian coach. 30 seconds on the clock. Less actually. It's gonna be Mia's last attempt.
Come on, Mia, you got 14 seconds left. 8, 7, come on, go for it, go for it.
What a bummer.
She tried her best, she gave her all. And the brushing team is cleaning every foothold to make sure it's not that slippery.
So next up, Isa Reekstro in problem number 3 and Katinka Tilborgs from Belgium in problem number 2. And for the first time in problem number 4, Pippa Watkin, who is currently in the lead.
And here we can see Pippa trying boulder number 4. And Isa is trying to do it statically.
Nice.
Boulder number 3.
She does have her left foot low, so and here we see Katinka.
And the hold she's using right now, yes, that one is a bit better. And the lower hold that she's trying to hold, I have small fingers and I could only put 2 full fingers on that lower edge. And the other climbers made it look a bit easy, but
it's so hard,
so hard. Those edges are so small.
Here we see problem number 4, a real volume slab boulder. And you see how important it is to keep the heels down. Pippa slipping with the right foot on the blocks volume. Really cool volume blocks. Thank you for sponsoring this event as well. Here we see the amazing Axis XXL volumes as well on the wall. Really cool to climb this stuff.
Katinka just needs one more jump to the end.
She matches the zonal. That's amazing. Like how? Yeah, that must hurt. Here we can see the wide holds actually are like golf balls.
It has no texture on it.
No texture whatsoever. It's full on slippery.
So Isa is going for the dynamic way this time, I think.
Yeah.
She's just trying to figure out how to launch herself and almost manages to stick it.
I think her body is just too far from the wall.
Mima Pippa is just
pulling herself
up.
2 minutes on the clock.
And as you can see, the boulder roll is already streaming in with people. And Isa is trying for the static way. I hope she manages to do it this way, but she needs to put her left foot high then. Or
she just slipped off the, yeah.
Meanwhile, Pipa is at the bonus hold again. And last time she just matched it and pulled herself up.
Almost crossing the black tape with the left foot there. Looking at the clock, 1 minute 20 seconds left.
Aisha is trying the static way again.
I do like her pink chalk bag. It's nice and colorful against the rest of the wall.
Meanwhile, Katinka is still trying that hard boulder number 2 with those small edges.
She was able to get to the last move last time, but...
And talking about chalk bags, she has this kind of bird chalk bag.
Nice. Looks funky. Let's hope it helps her fly.
That's
Yeah, sorry.
that's a great.
My apologies.
Come on, Katinka. And Pipa is almost at the end. Pipa manages. Pipa is just on a roll. Pipa has 4 out of 4 tops.
So let's see. Technically, only Lisa can still surpass her. All the other climbers don't have...
I'm
What
sorry
happened,
for the
Katinka?
watchers at home, but Katinka
Katinka.
just sticked it with one hand and then tried to hold on to it, but it wasn't enough.
Isa also wasn't able to stick the jump, or however you can climb it, in problem number 3.
A for effort though.
Definitely. Definitely. So up next in problem number 2, Lisa Hardequest. In problem number 3 is Mia Stover Vollebeek from Norway. And in problem number 4, Ina van Zegbroek.
Meanwhile, we can see the route setters trying to clean up the older boulders to make place for the new boulders. And we can see Ine van Zegbroek trying boulder number 4. And I still wonder how she got up there, how Pipa got her foot.
I think like this. There's your answer. Interesting to see. I find these carpas quite rough to stand on the volumes. I like the softer fabric.
Look at
but
the angle
she's able to do this. She's pushing on her own leg. You saw that?
Yeah.
She's pushing on her own leg. No, but she doesn't have the top yet. No, she doesn't have the top. She has to hold. She needs to hold. She had the volume and now she's bummed out. Oh no!
That's such a shame.
What did you do, Ina? No, the hold is mine.
But like we said, skin is an element within the competition climbing, but also reading the boulders, looking at the tape. And since the tape is connected to that hold, it isn't enough to just hold the volume. But she's trying it another time, Ine van Zegbroek.
Meanwhile, what we didn't see is that Lisa top problem number 2 as well.
Come on, Ine, just stay calm. And she manages to top the boulder.
Must be bummed out a bit, but
But she manages to do it anyway.
really cool.
Meanwhile, Mia from Norway is trying to do this statically. Come on, Mia. And it looks like she just pushed herself out of the wall with replacing her right foot. But you can see the small edge on the left side of the volume. She was holding on to it with both hands just now. I think Mia is just consistently trying to do it statically.
So interesting, right? I mean, we've seen there's 2 ways to it, but very often that if a climber thinks something will work, they stick to it. But some competition climbers really try like 5 different betas on a problem if something doesn't work out.
But it has an advantage and a disadvantage. At some point it's good to stick with one beta, and then again you should be flexible enough when you know that beta is not going to work to change up your beta.
But how to know?
Yeah,
That's the question, right? Of course, if you ever know, that's the golden holy grail to competition climbing, of
Yeah.
course. But
I mean, reading a boulder is it's still an essential element.
yeah, definitely. It's not just the climbing, especially with these funky comp style problems.
Yeah, but that's the great part. If you're a good route setter, then you can climb your boulder on multiple ways.
Or your boulder can be climbed.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
you cannot. But
Mia has 37 seconds left.
I don't think it'll be enough. She has to stick it in this attempt.
It's just that you can see her trying to put some pressure on that right toe, but it's really hard.
She's just holding on to the wall here, isn't she?
Yeah.
Wow. No, 20 seconds left. I think that's it for her.
And Mia doesn't look all too happy. I hope she's still having fun in the competition.
We see that problem 3 is a tough problem, both for Ines Egbroek, Isa and Mia. But Isa gets a last chance in problem number 4. Whilst Katinka is gonna try problem number 3. And we have no new climbers coming up, because after this we're done with the girls. We'll be back at 1:30 for the guys, so definitely stay tuned. For now, Isa is working away through the volume. She does like this volume slab climbing.
And is she flexible enough to get her right foot up?
Definitely flexible enough.
Or
Seen
she
her
just
climb before.
pulls up first. She pulls up first and then places her right foot on it.
Could be a flash. I think she wants to make
I
up.
hope Isa saw the same thing, that she needs to
Grab the hold and-
Yes, exactly.
She does.
And that's a fast stop by Isa. So Isa had 2 tops and 1 zone.
Meanwhile, Katinka is definitely gonna try to make this her top. So far she has 2 zones and she got really close to problem number 2, but she just couldn't hold on to the finish hold. Pipa is still in the lead with 4 tops, and only Lisa can challenge her. Can challenge her first position.
It looks like Katinka has 2 different shoes on.
I haven't noticed so far. Let's see.
Getting some extra chalk.
No, I think it's a towel. I think she's got bleeding fingers.
So as you're a judge every now and then. What happens when you have blood on your fingertips? Because
You're not allowed to climb. You're not allowed to climb if... Technically, the rule is you're not allowed to climb if a white tissue or napkin turns red if you put it on the bleeding part. So if there's any wet blood, so to say.
And when you tape around it, are you allowed to still climb?
Technically, if you put a white napkin on and it doesn't show blood, then you're allowed to climb. And you can only cover it with white sports tape, like she's doing. So right now she's good, she's fine, she can climb on. Yeah, she's wearing 2 different shoes.
Ooh, and she almost manages to stick it. But then again, that tape does make sure that you have less grip on those volumes.
Yeah, less friction. It might actually be the same shoe. I think it just has 2 colors. Here we go. Oh, and she got
And she
close.
just needs to be a little bit higher to stick that move.
Needs
Grabbing
trying
a
to
towel.
looking for grip on her feet. Needs to stick to this volume.
Come on, Katinka, you can do this.
Interesting to note is the left foothold for the start is a dual tax as well. There's a small edge which has friction. The other part doesn't. And
She managed to stick it.
this was a good jump. She
Come on,
seems to be-
Katinka, when you're here, you don't fall.
So far we've seen all competitors sticking the jump, also topping the problem.
We've seen multiple betas of how you can
How you
go
can climb
up
this.
from there.
And there we go, Katinka. Ale, come on, one last move. No!
And now she has to do the dyno again.
What
And
happened?
she barely has any skin left.
Come on, 40 seconds on the clock. She's gonna get in right away.
And she almost sticks it again. She has 30 seconds left and she's just gonna go for it. This is killing for your skin.
This is determination though, it's really cool to see. Ale, Katinka, everything you got, come on. No, she just doesn't get the position right. She's not close enough to the wall. 10 seconds left, she's not gonna be able to make it.
I would save her skin,
Yeah, no.
but she's so competitive. She just wants to do it. And she has 4 seconds left and almost sticks it.
What a bummer, Katinka. She did get the zone though, that's a good thing. So up now we have Mia in problem number 4 and Lisa Hardequest on her road to the first place.
And Lisa's the only one that can challenge Pipa for the first place.
And we can see the sun coming through the roof, actually it's nice and bright now.
So meanwhile Mia is already at the bonus hold, as you can see here. And is she gonna match? Yes, she's gonna match the bonus, pull herself up and put her
Foot up high you wanted to
Foot
say,
up
I
high.
guess. I guess something went a little bit wrong.
Meanwhile, we can see Mia trying to give it another attempt. And Lisa Hardequest, we can see her foot on the left side of our screen. Yes, we can see her now. She managed to stick the dyno movement and she's going the right way instead of the left way. And these competitors are really close to each other. Mia places her foot first and now she's trying to pull herself up and push away with her left hand. And I hope yes, she can see that she needs to stick. And we have a top by Lisa Hardequest and Mia Støver Wallebæk from Norway. So the only two contestants are Katinka Tilborg and Lisa Hardequest. They both still need to climb boulder number 4. And I think boulder number 2 is the one that made a distinction between all these climbers.
Yeah, if I look at the score right now, it seems that either Ina or Isa will be in third place, depending on attempts for the tops. So it's gonna be tight. Good route setting, because I'd say a great diversity in tops and attempts and everything.
After Lisa Hardequest and Katinka's Tilborg's last boulder, we're gonna have a break everybody can grab some lunch. We're definitely gonna grab some lunch and some coffee. And then the men's finals are gonna start.
1:30 p.m. We're gonna start again with the B category, move on to the A category, and like with the girls and with the juniors category. It's gonna be a show. I checked them out yesterday during qualifiers. Some of those kids, they were so incredibly strong. It was crazy to see them climb.
So we still have 1 minute left before we have another climber.
Again, we climb according to the IFC semi-final format, which means a 5-minute climbing time, then 5 minutes of rest. It's a fixed time, so it's not like during the usual final format that climbers that the time is reset. No, it's a loop of 5 minutes every time.
Everybody's already awake and ready for the men's finals at 1:30.
Again, all of you, it is summertime since today, so maybe move your clock around.
I mean, your phones will do it automatically, but I mean...
Even my watch did it automatically, actually. Wow, I'm quite surprised.
I don't know if mine did. Yeah.
And here we go. In problem number 4, we see Katinka Tilburg, who stuck the dyno in boulder number 3, but just didn't do the end.
And as you can see, there's still some room in the hall, so you're very most welcome to come look at the competition in Delfts.
Or of course, listen to us during the live stream again this afternoon.
And let's see Katinka Tilburg doing her last boulder of this comp.
To respond to Pierre d'Espagne in the comments on YouTube, well, I'm not sure if it was meant to be dynamic. We asked the route setters and they said, well, we don't think of any specific betas because we find that competition climbers always find ways around it, find their own creative ways. So I think they probably, maybe it was their idea to make it a jump, but they probably knew it was able to be done statically. So often multiple ways. Katinka is really close, just needs one more move. We saw that the crux for other climbers is putting the right foot up on the higher blocks volume, where she just had her right hand.
And she's trying
again.
to tape her fingers again. It's just
A lot of tape.
And for anyone climbing, it's such a well-known factor in climbing to keep your skin alive. Use that body lotion every day.
So often one of the main issues for climbers, the skin. It's usually a good indicator for rest though.
Yeah.
Especially
when climbing outside.
Yep.
You're forced to have a rest day. Come on, Katinka. And it's just very hard with all the tape on her right hand to keep that friction on those volumes.
Oh, and you see with her left hand, she's crimping the screw holes. You're actually allowed to hold on to screw holes, not to bolt holes, but to screw holes. Or maybe she's crimping the top, I'm not sure.
But it's such a strain on your fingers to do that.
She just tries the different beta. This beta we've seen didn't work before. Let's hope it either works for her or or that she finds the other beta with her right foot high up.
But Katinka has a lot of perseverance to keep on going, even though all her fingertips are bleeding and just
We saw this also in the previous boulder.
pushing out attempt after attempt.
Amazing effort.
And come on, Katinka, she is crimping that left volume again, but I don't know
I don't
if
think
you're...
she feels flexible enough to put her right foot up, or maybe she is, but she doesn't.
Well, we saw multiple contestants just matching the zone hold, but with all her tape on her right fingers, I don't know if she has the grip
Yeah.
to manage that same move. So that's why I think she's trying to crimp that left hold,
Yeah.
left volume.
Might very well be why she does it this way. Trying to hold on to something. Alek, I think. Come on.
She has 30 seconds left on the clock. And if we can say one thing about Katinka is that she has so much determination to keep pushing herself.
Come on, 10 seconds.
And she
I
almost
thought she was
managed
almost stable, yeah.
to stand on that edge. And that's it for Katinka.
She has 4 bonus holds in this, so she did quite good all around, definitely. Now it's up for the last climber in the last boulder of this morning. Again, stay tuned for this afternoon, but for now we'll focus on Lisa Hardyquest in problem number 4. If she manages to top this, she'll be the only one standing in the way of Pippa Watkins' first place. Then it's gonna be about attempts.
So Lisa Hardyquest from Team Belgium.
Again, these wide holds you see, that's just like golf ball structured. It's no friction whatsoever. But these blocks volumes do have a lot of friction though. You can really like walk on them.
And she's trying to find some grip on that blocks volume. She managed to find it. I think she has enough skin to do the pull-up move on the bonus hold, and she found the way.
Yes, she does. Oh, and again, she's also very flexible. Keeps her heel, but the right heel needs to be low though, otherwise she's gonna slip. Take it easy.
Wow, and
I think it's a flash. Lisa Hardyquest.
manages to climb all 4 boulders just like Pippa.
Crazy what a difference of level we see with these climbers in this category.
So for Pippa and Lisa, they both climbed every boulder, and it's just about attempts now.
It's either gonna be Ina or Isa in 3rd place. We'll be with you with the scores as soon as possible. I think that we have the scores of the other category. Yes, we have here. This is the A category, so not the last climbers, but the previous category. And we see by far Bleau Frank as a winner, Ingrid and Pauline on 2nd and 3rd place respectively. 4th and 5th place filled by Charlene and Camille, and on 6th place Paola Nieuw-Vagen. And we see a beautiful spread here from the score, right? What do you think, George?
Yeah, I mean the difference between number 2 and number 3, Ingrid and Pauline, is just about attempts. They both topped 3 boulders, and it's just about how many attempts they got.
I think this is a beautiful score.
Exactly. As a route setter, this is a beautiful score to end with.
Yeah, I really like the problems from this morning, and I can't wait for this afternoon. It's gonna be epic.
And I mean, the scores don't show that every contestant, 1 to 6, just gave it their all.
Yeah, definitely. We could also see that during the competition. I mean, like, we saw so much effort, so much skin shredding off. Tape, a lot of tape. Now these girls have a well-deserved rest after 2 crazy days of climbing.
And we're gonna take a rest as well in a few minutes.
And here we see actually the females scores already. We can see that Lisa managed to end up in first place, topping 4 problems in 5 attempts. Pipa took a couple more attempts. I think that was on problem number 2. But she does end up in second place. Isa, the Dutch climber, managed to end up in third place. She's gonna go home with the bronze. Ine in fourth, Mia in fifth, and Katinka Tilburgs in sixth place.
So all nationalities are in, all different nationalities are on the podium.
Always cool, right? To see international comp and then really work hard to be international.
Lisa Hardyquest is from Team Belgium, Pipa Watkin from Team Great Britain, and Isa Rakkerstra from Team the Netherlands.
Yeah, she's in that Dutch climbing team.